Doodle. What? Oh, on the left side of the screen. I was like, what is Doodle talking about? What the what is going on? That child on the left side of the screen is Lanya. That's Lanya. That's the one that Sushi always brings up. He's like, bring back Lanya all the time. Lanya is basically like what I would look like if I was one of those streamers who had what is it called? Like just the animated face talking, you know? Like it's just a, like I'm really bad at explaining this. I don't know why I'm so bad at explaining this, but like it's like how some people have like an anime face that's like actually moving and stuff. This would actually be me. And basically this is literally just a female version of Lan from the Mega Man Battle Network series. And the reason I even made this drawing was because people mentioned that I am literally just like Lan. Hi, Barry. Hello. Hello, Barry. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Also, hi, Doodle, and hi, Jax, and hi, Owen, and hello, everyone. Lankin. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, the whole reason I made this thing, this picture, was because this person is supposed to be me. Oh no, Barry. Oh no. I'm starting to really think that you probably should go see someone about it. I know, like, this is not necessarily the best time because of all the other stuff that's going on, but I do think that if it's continuing to get worse, then maybe you should see. Or, well, the bad days are about as bad as they always were, but there are more bad days lately. We're working on it. Okay. Well, that's good. I really do hope. I've been talking with my doctor. I see. I wonder what's going on. Maybe. I keep thinking that it must be like appendicitis or something, but I know that that's definitely probably not it. It's like the only thing I can think of why you would have a persistent pain down there. It's very odd. No, it's in the wrong place. Okay. Well, but it's still hard to say if that's totally takes it out because, I mean, the thing about the way our body does pain is that sometimes different parts of our body can hurt from where the actual cause of the pain is, if that makes sense. Like, you could be having a headache, but the real problem is somewhere else, or something like that. Because it's like your body, like, trying to give you other signs to be like, hey, there's something wrong here. This is true. I had severe pain in my shoulder after having my gallbladder out. Yeah, because it's like your body, like, trying to get your attention by doing other things. Like, sometimes if something is left for too long, you can start having, like, other issues. Like, I know sometimes, like, people can have stuff like losing their eyesight, like, and things like that, just because it's like their body, like, trying to send signals of, hey, there's something wrong here and you gotta fix it. Hey, there's something wrong. Yeah. And I asked the surgeon when they came in to check up on me, and he was like, yeah, that's from the surgery. Nerves are weird like that. Yeah. Your body be like, notice me, brain senpai. Severe pain. Don't worry, it should go away by the time you're discharged. And it had, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it happens. It's very odd. But, yeah. I do need to remake this doodle of Lanya. Because when I made it, I didn't really intend for it to become such a big thing on my channel. Like, I kind of just made it last minute because many people were like, Lon is basically you if you were an anime boy. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. But now I'm just like, I gotta add glasses to it. I gotta make it more like me because I can't freaking see without my glasses. I'm like blind in this image. It's like your antivirus going bleep bleep. Yeah, it's going crazy with the big noise. Hi, Azure. Hello. I'm waving at the screen and nobody can actually see me because I still have the Lanya picture up. Hello. Oh, gosh. Why? It's bright again on this side. I hate the sun. I don't actually, but... You have contacts. You know what? You're right. Maybe in this AU where I'm an anime character, I actually don't... I'm not terrified of contacts. It's actually not an anime picture. Your eyes are that big because you have huge, thick contacts. Oh, I love it, Barry. Oh my god. Oh boy. That's incredible. But yeah, anyways, you guys may be wondering, oh my gosh, Anya, why are we playing more Ace Attorney again? I thought you said last week that we were gonna bring back the podcast because OpenEmu works again, and that's the only reason why you played Ace Attorney. Well, I'm the worst. So, for some reason, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna text the group chat, be like, hey, are we doing the podcast this week? And I'll send it, and then I'll wait for people's responses. And then a couple days go by, and I'm like, they haven't responded to my message. And I wonder why. And then I finally checked this morning the group chat, and I'm like, oh, I never sent that message. I never did. I never actually did. Because I'm the worst. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm like, oh no, Lulu and Barry were probably just like, oh, I guess Anya's not doing it this week. And I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, okay. Big boof. But yeah, oh my god, Anya, stop debating us. Get the Lanya doodle out of there already. Oh boy. But yeah. So that happened. So I guess I'm just like, well, I don't really feel like playing Devil Survivor 2 today. And I don't have Persona Q2 installed yet. So I guess we're just playing more Ace Attorney. So there goes that. Well, I'm a little rough lately, so that's understandable, Barry. That's totally understandable. I think we've all been a little rough lately, for all of us, whether that be mentally or physically. I think it's just these days have not been the best for any of us. It's been a hard several months, not gonna lie. But yeah, actually, before this stream started, I actually messaged Doodle being like, hey Doodle, can you please come on the stream and help me voice act? Last minute as heck, as with everything. Which all leads to the reason why today's episode is literally titled Anya's bad at scheduling, because I am. I am bad at scheduling. I am the worst at scheduling. Anyways. Yeah, because Doodle has a lot of other stuff going on at her place, so she can't, but that's fine. That's fine. I love her very much. It's fine. Didn't even ask your boy. I mean, Azure, would you come in and help? Would you help me voice act? characters? Would you do it? I legit asked Doodle because I was sending her stuff on Tumblr and I was like, I should ask Doodle. I would have if I had heads up, but that's the point. That's the point, was that it's all. Doodle probably would have done it too if I gave her a heads up because I'm just so last minute with everything. I didn't want you guys to have my nieces screaming directly into your ears. I feel that. I feel that. But yeah, that's why, like, I'm like, nobody should feel bad for not being able to come on because it is extremely last minute that I decide to do all of this. And so that's on me. That's entirely me. That's why we have that whole thing of, dude, I don't know, it will happen when it happens. Big boof. Big boof. Also, here's my giant Hufflepuff mug as usual. I'm still shocked when I took that one Harry Potter Hogwarts house quiz on UQuiz and it told me I was a Slytherin. I'm like still shocked from that. I've never gotten Slytherin on any test ever. I've always either gotten Hufflepuff or Gryffindor. So I was like, whoa, maybe I'm a Slytherin. Who knows? Maybe I'm actually a Slytherin. I'll leave that up to you guys. What Hogwarts house do you think I fit in? I don't know. Oh boy, Jax. Too real. Too real. But yeah, things have been hectic. I think for the most part, I feel especially bad for Lulu because here's the thing, Lulu has to deal with this all the time. Because I'll just like forget to send messages or forget to ask something or decide randomly to do something and Lulu has to like keep up all the time. She's like the real MVP of all my streams ever. For the fact that she deals with my random shenanigans that I come up to and whatnot. Oh boy. Anyways, so Azure and Barry, you both say Hufflepuff. Yeah, like I've actually thought long and hard about which house I would be in. And it was very difficult for me because when looking at all the different attributes of the houses, I was just like, I feel like, except for Ravenclaw, I think I could put myself in Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, or Slytherin for different reasons. But then I thought, well, it's less about what attributes you do have. Because, like, you can have Ravenclaw attributes and be in Gryffindor or something like that, like if you look at Hermione or whatnot. It's more about, like, what you value the most, like, what you think is the most important. And for me, like, I have attributes in a lot of things, but to me, the thing I value the most would be, I guess, the relationships I have with people and wanting to, like, my friends and family and all that. So it's kind of like goes up to Mr. Teacher to turn in homework with assignment in hand. Here you go, sir. Leaves with assignment still in hand. What? Incredible. Amazing. But yeah. Anyways, I would like to formally apologize to everybody who is watching this stream right now who has been attacked by my inability to schedule things properly. Which is probably everybody in this chat. Oh boy. Anyways. we should probably get started because it's already almost 30 minutes. It's almost 30 minutes since I started the stream. Big boof. Anyways, I love each and every one of you. And, let me see here. I love you, Doodle. 5 ever. Let me see. I need to restart this, actually. Boop. Gotta make sure that you guys don't see the spoilers. You know? The spoilers of Apollo Justice, which... Oh, no, I forgot. I'm a big idiot. Big idiot. I forgot that I can't turn on the game if I have I Show You on for some unknown reason. No! What the frick? No! Stop it! Oh boy. Everything's just falling apart here. Everything's just absolutely getting Muller. But anyway, so let's watch this cutscene of this new trial that we're in. This new episode, I should say. Heck yeah. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, you die. So intense. Big boof. June 15, 9:12 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. So last time, if you guys don't remember, last time, basically our mentor and our employer, Christoph Gavin, got arrested by Phoenix Wright, who has not been working in law for over a decade at this point. And we're like a new attorney, a brand new attorney, and we're kind of just dealing with all this stuff as it goes by. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Brand new. Here, being the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Ah! You must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there! You found the right place! Welcome! Nah, Jax, I totally disagree. I love Apollo so much. He's my fave. I love him. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin? What? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me, defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright & Co. law offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go and read the sign out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right here. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. Sorry, I needed some coffee. That's right, she's my daughter. Ugh. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Gulp. Big oof. Hey, I'm gonna present my attorney's badge, because why not? Present. Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. It looks just like the one Daddy used to have. Now, if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone. Hey, my badge. What do you do with my badge? No need to worry. Just look in your pocket. Huh? No way. My pocket. Wait a second. There's something in there. It's a flyer for your agency. And here is your badge. You can have it back now. That's the last time I let her touch any of mine. And anything of mine, period. Big boof. Okay. Let's examine stuff in here. Because why not? Examine. Ack! Don't touch Mr. Charlie. Oh, we're looking at the plant. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh, Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. Examine. A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right! This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see, so I'm using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you think? It's not exactly what I'd call a welcoming decor. Let's see here. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway, and the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. Big oof. That table doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kind of hard to see the difference, I think. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. No, Jax! No. No! No, 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 no! No, no, no! We do not ship them. And there's a very specific reason why. A very particular reason. But that's spoilers. That's spoilers. Anyways. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One Trick a Day, Magic for Idiots. You'd think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Whoa! That fork is floating! Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real, that's when I knew. Someday, I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Really? I had no idea that these were that popular. I'm not so bad with one myself, actually. I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me. Huh? I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? An old sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. How rude! Oh my gosh, I can't believe that Trucy can read minds. I think we've looked at everything, so let's actually talk to Trucy. Right Talent Agency. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet! Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why? There are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic. I'll give you that. So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? Please don't use that. No. I'm in charge of his whole office too. Trucy, you can't just say that. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. Sure, there's a good explanation. I hope. Bruh. Oh, shoot. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. That took a turn. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll, give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait! I'll go with you! Heck yeah. June 15, 9:45 a.m., Hickfield Clinic. So this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh, I forgot about this weird guy. And visitors, are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? Yup, Dr. Hickfield's the name. Heh. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hi there, Trucy, cute as ever. Heh. I don't like this man. Is this Daddy's room? Yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why if it isn't the daddy-o, the cutest little thing in town? Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Big curse. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Wait, we gotta examine. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Stifling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. Now is the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? Yeah, to Edgeworth. Edgeworth's into this stuff, and so Phoenix has to watch all of it to be like, hey, Miles, here you go. It's a long story, like a lot of things, actually. Yeah, basically, me BF loves this stuff. A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Boogaloo. For some reason, I totally did not remember. This is obviously referencing that meme. It has to be. Oh boy. They're all children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. This kid is Miles Edgeworth. Huh. Like a niece or nephew? Oh no, it's all. Oh no. The kid is Maya. It has to be Maya, actually. Now that I think about it, the kid is Maya. Incredible. Quite the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny. Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. It has to be either Miles or Maya, because they're both into the Steel Samurai stuff. One or the other. Let's see. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is! You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out! Ha ha ha, you got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. Wow, Apollo is just BMing. Examine. Ah, Daddy, you sucked some grape juice in again? It was obviously wine in the original, and then they changed it to grape juice in this game. The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh, deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, Kay. Wow, what can I say? The man loves his wine. Can we examine the piano? This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice, wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. The pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Shall I play you a tune? No thanks. How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. Let's see. I think that's it. Let's present our attorney's badge. Present. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. Big boof. What happened? So, what happened? Who could have Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit and... You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. I think about this scene a lot, of how he got hit by a car, it sent him 30 feet in the air, he hit a telephone pole with his head, and the only injury he got was a sprained ankle. I think about that a lot. He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright, and she's so big, not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. Ha ha ha, but you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. Ha ha ha, my foot, I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She is a magician, right? Oh, blah blah blah. She is a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Tee-hee! Ah, Daddy! You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them, but then it wouldn't be so fun, Apollo. So, why did you contact me? What could the Wright Talent Agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But did you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big! I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? Also, I think my cat wants to leave for a sec, so I'll be back. Shadow is angry. Yeah, she always is. She was just peacefully sleeping over there on my bed, and then she woke up and was like, "Rah, I want to leave." I'm so glad you love my cat, Doodle. I love her too. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent? And the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly. Huh, what? Now it's my fault. On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? All right. I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Aha. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client. Alright, so who's the client? Yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint, Alden Tay's. I played piano there, of course. That's when it happened. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck! Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client! Oh boy. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's gonna make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Okay, let's look at this map. Shows the area around Mr. Wright's office. Touch the check button for details. Okay. Okay, so I guess we move then to the Wright Talent Agency. June 15th, 10:05 a.m., Wright Talent Agency. Who is this? Hey, how long are you planning on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Oh, it's this dude. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so this is the Apollo fellow, eh? Oh, yes, the name's Apollo. Look at him here, arms all crossed like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? Boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir, I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? Noodle. You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy Doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon? Anything for you, Trucy Doll. Let's present our attorney's badge. Yeehaw, attaboy, way to flash him. Old Phoenix used to do that to my pops all the time. Your father? Yep, he'd whip that bad boy out and say, put it on my tab, you know I'm good for it. A tab at a noodle joint? Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guys, Eldoon's the name, and noodles on my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. Fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood, but that didn't turn out so well. Oh, there was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word, oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's Noodles. Eldoon's Noodles. So tell me more about Eldoon's Noodles. You don't know the genius they are, my noodles? I make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt. Now I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pop's sandbag during his attorney days too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Eh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bulb out now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck spell, but louder. He even gets complaints. And now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Oh! Maybe some bum, oh, sorry. Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhow, what's the deal? Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good, huh? Wait. What exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty 2 bowls kill a man. Then I'd really need a defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Coffee is so good. Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. I remember what this is. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. That's right, folks. Panties? Even look at his face. He's like, what? So they were, stolen. My panties. Yes. Right. Panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucy Doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry when a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that was certainly brave of you, but I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame, yup. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Apollo. Right. And you help out Trucy Doll here too, you hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom. That's where. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? And the second item. Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen sand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly, to the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run, a stolen sand, and last but not least, stolen panties. Okay. There's a lot of places we can go. Let's go here. June 15th, accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Feels like Chinatown. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there too. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? What, something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? Oh, it's supposed to be husky, okay. That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Whoosh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. You, kid with the hair, you want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? The Kitaki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Well, right. Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Let's actually examine a bit. There's like a lot of paint on the ground. What's going on here? There's paint splashed over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right, Fred. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course, and you can make them clean up their own mess. Ha ha ha, you're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Woo! I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Let's see. What if I do this? Wow! What a big house, and the gate is so big. The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute. That's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice? Or a lunar lander? I'll pass. Thanks. Okay, let's act. Wait, no, we gotta show our attorney's badge. I almost forgot. We're presenting the badge. Present. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. Oh, she had nothing to say. Big boof. Anyways, let's talk to her. The Kitakis. Little Plum, that's a really cute name for someone so... Yes? What? Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you know, we're gangsters. Gangs? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. That badge has always looked like a cookie. Too real. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. Last night's accident. There was a car accident here last night. Last night. Of course you wouldn't know about it, so sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away. That's my daddy. I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Blah. Cleaning up this paint? Splattered paint. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. Oh, that's cool. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Wait, I want to see if I can examine the wall. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So no, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. Wait, no. Can we look over here? Ooh, who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Let's look around here. First, look here. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now, don't you tell me where I can't go, young fellow. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss. Stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No. Move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky. We're fine, man. Nothing to report. It's Emma! Emma Sky, People Park, yep. I love Emma so much. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are... Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. What a dose of experimental hydroxyunodosetrase. I got it. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff, if you would. Yes, ma'am. How are we going to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh, yes, the nice woman. Why don't we examine some stuff? There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. That sure is a word. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, and he took off his mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? I never remember which one we're supposed to take. Because I remember the way it works is that for half the case, we need one of the items, and then for the other half of the case, we need the other item, and I never remember which one it is. Big boof. I think the one we need at the moment is the mirror, because I think the slippers is later, I think. So let's take the mirror for now. Mirror slipped into pocket. I love how we're just carrying that entire giant mirror. Let's check the court record. Let's look at this mirror. Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright. Was found in front of Kitaki Mansion. Check. Oh, what? It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. Don't. There are bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Zap! Eek! What? Are you okay? Hee hee, just a little joke. Don't scare me like that. You mean don't shock you? Zap! Tee-hee! Wait, so there's something in there? Why don't we try and get it? I'm in there. Oh my gosh, Asher. Get out of there. Okay, let's look at some of the other stuff. Let's examine this. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in. Unless you want a face full of hydroxyidodol, what's it? No dice. What if I talk to People Park? Huh. Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. Get out of there. I'm stuck. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah, it says donated by Big Winds Kitaki. You mean the Kitaki family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park? Odd move for a crime boss. I love Apollo so much. My favorite boy. Okay, blah blah blah. Maybe let's see what the other thing is. Should I swap the mirror for the slippers? Yeah. Sure, let's swap the evidence. Trucy, if you would. Righto! So now we have the slippers. Court record. Let's check the slippers. Slippers for patients at the Miratis Clinic was found in front of the Kitaki Mansion. examine. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. I got paint on my hand. Apollo! I saw you tried to wipe your hand on my cape. Wow, Apollo, I can't believe you would do this. Okay, I think the one we need, though, is the car one. I think. Let's swap. Oh my gosh, Doodle! Okay, let's try... Oh no. People Park. Can I ask you a question? What? I need to drink something real quick. What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lighting, as the boss would say. Chicago? Huh? Gunfire, someone was killed. Strange circumstances too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow, I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Sure, let's find out. Is her broom also a sword? Yep, it is, Doodle. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers. Last night. Eh? I got a bad feeling about this. My little plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately, and the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kitaki's panties having much in common. I just imagine Miss Kitaki's panties. Is this entire case about... Everything's gonna come together, Azure. It's gonna be a lot more than just a panty thief. It's actually gonna be a pretty complicated case, but we'll get there. I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Basically, remember how at the start of the case, we had that whole thing about how everything kind of like comes together, both big crimes and small crimes, and then at the end you die? Like, that's basically the whole point of this case, is you have all these like little crimes, and then you also have these big crimes, and it turns out that all these crimes are actually tied together into one big whole story, basically. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you got me into this time, Trucy? Dot to dot. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, Mother. She's a Kitaki too? Oh, Miss. Are you ready? Break it down. Hi, Doobie. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hi. What is up, Doobie? We're playing some Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, my favorite Ace Attorney game. This one's my favorite. Hello. I'm surviving. I was up till 5 a.m. last night doing homework. It's not great, but I'm here. I'm alive. That's all that matters. Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her our flyer? Did you finish the homework? Yes, I did. I did actually. The thing was that I originally was thinking I would do it today instead. But then I remembered that today, the new Andromeda 6 episode is supposed to be coming out today. And so I wanted to make sure that I would be available whenever that new episode dropped so that I could play it. So I didn't want to have to worry about homework today. So I decided just to do it yesterday, and then I would work on my article tomorrow. But I would take kind of this day to not do any schoolwork, basically. So I'm hoping that the new Andromeda 6 drops soon, so I can play through it and then maybe have everybody else play it with me. Because the way I always do it is I play the episode by myself, and then we do the whole Andromeda 6 together playthrough all together in the server, which is always a good time. But yeah. I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Maybe if we present... Can you tell me anything about this mirror? That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street. Right! That makes this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kentucky paint, you pay the price. I wonder if she knows about the other weird thing. There's some paint on the slippers. Let's swap it. I wonder if she knows about this. Talk. Or not talk. Present. Let's present the slippers. Oh, she doesn't know what these slippers are. I don't remember what they are either. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna, I'm pretty sure we don't need the slippers right now, so we're gonna swap it again. Here we go. The amount of times we've swapped that evidence has been insane, but let's actually move forward because I think we're done for now. So let's go to the scene of the stand theft. June 15th, scene of the stand theft. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Oh, Maractus Clinic. That's the same as those shoes we had. Those slippers we saw. Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Maractus Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Oh, Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? Yes, Doobie. She lost her panties. There's a panty thief going around. That lady we saw earlier also had her panties stolen. 2 people have lost their panties so far to a panty thief. No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. Hi, Bjorn. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hi, Bjorn. Hello. Okay, let's examine, shall we? Okay. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that there is the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soups. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back for me, Sonny boy. I'm begging ya. Bowl added to the court record. Examine. This house is, well, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. What the heck is this? It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and to make the broth, do you? I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. Oh, there's a doggo! Doggy! Look! A doggy! Good boy, Salty! I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon, and it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake. Take the dog, take her panties, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Let's see. That's quite a sign. I take it that's new as opposed to old. Ah, you like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but I ran out of space. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself and sprunts up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. Oh, thank you, Fishy, for the 25 biddies. Hello. Thank you so much for the 25 biddies. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hi, Fishy, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Hey, it's one of my big favorites. I know, same. Apollo Justice is my favorite Ace Attorney game. I'm so happy to be playing it right now. So it's a good time because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. But hello, I hope you're doing well. How are you? Thank you for the 25 biddies. Also, we've read this already. Okay. Let's look at this sink. Oh, no, okay. It's just the same. For me, it's a tie between this and Trials and Tribulations. That one's also pretty good, but I don't know. This one, I think this one is definitely my favorite out of all the games. Can I examine the sign? There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed. Mr. Elden's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? Listen, okay, Emma in this game is my wife. Emma is so good. Emma Sky. I love her so much. I love her so much. I will fight you, Jax. I will actually fight you because Apollo is the best. I will actually fight you. But yeah, Emma's so good. I love her so much. But yeah, I think part of the reason I really like Apollo Justice is, again, it's another game where I relate a lot to the main character. I'm just like, this guy, he's kind of me. Anyways, they just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. Okay, let's check the other side then, shall we? What's this? Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. Okay, let's see the police car. I understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car. Maybe they're tax evaders. Sorry, miss. No going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look the right age to be playing doctor? Anya is bully, y'all heard her. Oh no! I'm not a bully! I'm not a bully, Jax. I'm not a bully. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic. You could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. I'm gonna help Anya fight you. Heck yeah, Doodle. High five. Good times. I already read that. What? And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Okay, let's check the Maractus clinic then. Examine. That doorway sure is sparkly. I love those emotes. Seeing the Eevee and Pikachu high-fiving. It's so good. Why does she keep saying it? Just say thief, I know. The Maractus clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Okay, that's the same. Let's just talk to... Let's talk to him. Elden's Noodles. She likes talking about her panties, I guess. That's too real. They're making sure you don't forget the person you're looking for is a freak. Absolutely. So your stand. Elden's Noodles, was it? Ah, passed down from father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, Elden's Noodles, was stolen. Wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stain sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Stolen stand. Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy, it happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying to town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m. I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease, then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of Ruination. That stand had my whole life in it, nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look there, on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. Oh god, I just came back and for a solid second I thought it was like JoJo with how they were talking about stands. I never thought of it that way, but you're absolutely right. I absolutely eat ramen for breakfast. Incredible. Yeehaw! I'd buy from this guy. This man really likes salt. He washed his what? Eldun be like, all the salt. Big real is what I just said. Big real. Making new phrases left and right. Big real. Oh boy. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame that is. If they have to steal making my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right. You don't think the thief lives there, do you? Feh. Feh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? For real? Ryuji just appears in this game. For real? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Maractus Clinic. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Bet probably gave some food poisoning, I bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd. Never you mind about that. Okay. Let's check this. Custom made Eldun's Noodles Bowl. Decorate with the Eldun's Noodles mascot. Examine. It's the Eldun's Noodles mascot. Mr. Salty. He's so cute. I love when Nadia goes, It's not a very endearing mascot, is it? You know, come to think of it, it looks a lot like you, Apollo, especially the red parts. Can I help it if I like red? Ooh, look! I love these little personal touches. Seems a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off. He must have painted on by hand with warm, personal care. After buying the cheapest paint he could find with cold, professional thrift. Is there anything else? I guess not. Okay. Is there a way for us to go inside the garage? Oh, there we go. June 15, Maractus Clinic Garage. This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy? Could you try not saying panties so many times? Okay, let's look around here. First off, there is a skeleton. What is wrong with this girl? Eek! Someone's there! Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton? And painted gold? My bones! It's Doodle's bones! That's where Azure hid Doodle's bones. It's right here. Can't believe Azure is the panty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm backtracking right now. I couldn't even finish that. Couldn't even finish that sentence. I was like, nah, that's going too far. But yeah, there's Doodle's bones. There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? No, it doesn't. It screams something, that's for sure. Oh, wait, there's a cat! Look! Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty! Aww. It's not coming down. You do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Incredible. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on, it's the ladder, step ladder debate. We have brought it back. A step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then? It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Okay. Okay, we already read the blah blah. Next, there's like a phone down there. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. There's several things going on here. First off, there's this phone. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here? We should bring it to him later. Cell phone added to the court record. And then, here's the panty. That reminds me, I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Huh? Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow! I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car, and I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah, my panties! What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really, don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're gonna put them on now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa, where'd that come from? How'd that bowl get in your panties? My panties are an extra dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Incredible. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching just garage anyway. What? What else is there to search for? Oh, here. Hey, look at that! The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? Clue. Let's see. Show evidence. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. This one. Present. My clue is this. Whoa! It's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we could check it out. Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something or someone. Well, looks like we've just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Why did you shout my name? Woke me up. Oh, were you sleeping, Azure? I'm sorry. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, Azure, what just happened. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo! Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. No, you Azure, we're good. We're good. Oh boy. I regretted it like 2 seconds after I said it. Okay, this is just the same, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what about out here? This car belonged to someone at the Maractus Clinic, and it hit Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright sprained his ankle, and the car lost the side view mirror. The car versus Mr. Wright. Not quite the match of the century. Okay, let's move back to outside. And then let's move back to the Write Anything Agency. And then let's move to the Hickfield Clinic. June 15, Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We've cleaned up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. This guy is a father. He looks like 20. This is the main character of most of the Ace Attorney games, Phoenix Wright. He's 33 in this game. And I know that's like, whoa, how can he have a daughter that's already like 15 at like 33? But there's actually a reason for this that'll be explained as the game goes on. It's also the same reason why I say we can't ship Apollo and Trucy for very specific reasons. Also, hi Starman, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Reasons, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Starman. I'm very glad. But yeah, Fishy, earlier, Dax was like Apollo times Trucy, and I was like, no, you can't. No, you can't ship it. No, don't do it. You really don't want to go for it. Yeah, please don't ship that. Yeah, I was like, nah, we're not shipping that, y'all. We're not. You really can't. Without spoiling anything, we really can't. Okay, let's talk. Progress report. It is explained, so please don't. Yeah, good in theory, but not great in practice for reasons. Yeah, like it seems like when we all know, for those of us who played through the entire game, we know why this is would be a bad idea. Why it would be very wrong. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early.
Polly is amazing. You found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them.
You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me the 30-foot toss?
Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic.
Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. I'm just sitting here like lip zipped. Yeah. Yep.
That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened?
What is this Maractus Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. The clinic's been making good money in a bad way.
Bad?
Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting.
It looked like something had happened in that park.
A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern, in any case.
Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand.
Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit them up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I'd get paid. We solved the case of your accident and, found a missing article of your clothing.
My panties!
That leaves the noodle stand. Eh? Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono.
Right, back to the office to plan our next move.
Incredible. So let's go back to the office. The Write Anything Agency. June 15th, Write Anything Agency. You're the woman from the Kitaki place.
Yes. I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please.
Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request.
What? How did you know, Azure? How did you know? How did you find out? What? Went back and looked how? Can you do that? What? I thought that as long as you're alive, you can't see it. This is actually blowing my mind right now. The fact that you can go back and look. The VOD is making itself as you stream. I did not know this. I honestly did not know this. I didn't. This is the first time I've heard of this. What? I had no idea. I thought that you just somehow were able to like read my mind, that this is what happened. I was like, whoa.
I have a request.
Okay. Your request. Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen?
Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought...
What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me?
Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your sand or your panties?
No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him.
Fiancé? What happened to him then? I didn't... Azure, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Mistakes were made.
He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder.
Murder? Murder?
Have you heard about what happened at the park?
Tiala's story. So, what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? It's Moida. Nice. Should hire Apollo for reparations then.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
You see, I'm to be married next month.
Why can't I talk? To the boss's son. Azure, I can't believe you'd slander Anya by accusing her of slander. The paradox begins. The boss's son, so he's a gangster.
Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change, quit my boring job, live the good gangster life.
I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki. I like the sound of that.
I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Azure's Nightbot the whole time. What? No! I can't believe this. I'm leaving 5EVER. No, Azure, you can't leave. You can't leave. I love you, 5EVER. She's a gangsta. She's a straight up G. The gangsta life is the life for she. That, oh my gosh. That song. One of my favorite meme songs, honestly, just because it makes me laugh so hard. Azure is banned from leaving. Murder in the park. What happened?
I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kitaki Mansion.
There were a lot of police cars there.
Apparently the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual.
And your fiancé was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiancé?
Fiancé. Your fiancé is the Kitaki family's only son, correct?
His name's Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo.
Well, that's quite the photo.
I know. Oh, he can be so powerful and menacing, but so cute.
But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency.
Oh, I forgot this client, yeah. I remembered her as soon as I saw her. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this case.
Please help my walkie, please.
Right. My first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent.
I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those.
Thank you, Alita. You're the best. Well, maybe not, but anyways.
Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime.
Let's see here. Letter request from Alita Natalia for the legal defense of her fiancé Waki Kitaki. Hit request?
Why does this envelope say hit request?
It's a bit of a lingo. Call in a hit or a hitman.
Oh, you mean gangster talk. So does hit mean to defend in gangsterese? Well, hitman?
I certainly hope not. Something tells me she used the wrong envelope. Oof. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go to the detention center then. June 15, detention center visitors room.
Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell.
For a lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Ah, yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while.
Drat. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then.
So much for that battle. Let's examine actually first. Examine. That security camera is looking at me. I wonder if they tape all of this. Let's examine the police guy. A security guard. He stands here watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure if he's breathing. Maybe he's a mannequin. Okay. Oh, shoot. I accidentally clicked out of the window. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, no. I clicked out of the window again. There we go. Let's see here. Where should we go next is the question. Let's try the Kitaki Mansion. There we go. June 15th, Kitaki Mansion. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play?
We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Talia must have used the Kitaki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I've felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? I can't believe he's coming on to me, like, right away. Related to our fallen mentor. Big oof. Ah, Fraulein. What is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help?
Yes! The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request.
You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime.
Oh, really?
By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Haha, very well. This way, Fraulein.
Whee!
Hey, Hey, what about me? Ooh, it's the day after my birthday in this game. Really? Oh, that's cool. I hope I'll remember. Remember, Doodle's birthday is June 14th. Please remember, brain, that it's June 14th. June 14th. June 14th. I probably will forget. Well, there's the stand. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I love Clavier. Clavier is so good. He's one of my favorite prosecutors in this entire series. He's definitely my favorite. Also, Clay Apollo OTP. Anyways, Rick, hello, long time no see. Hello, how are you doing, Rick? Hello, how are you? Did you know Doodle's birthday is June 14th? Heck yeah. I'll remind her the day before. I love it. It's in the basket. I love that. Oh boy. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. Bye-bye! My favorite man. Who was that? Eek! Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Ahem. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Hi, Emma! Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glamorous flop. Always getting in my way. Anyways, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says that this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out. So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene for the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, aren't you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of the crime scene. My favorite late night talk show host. Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to say I've made it to the new season of Clone Wars. Ooh, just finished the second Ahsoka episode. Now finished Terrace House. Big boof. Yeah, can't put it in the background because of subs. That makes sense. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Let's examine first. So we see, we obviously have the cart here. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene, but we need to investigate. Apollo, look, that stand! It says Eldoon! I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Okay, investigations are to be carried out by professionals scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo! My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find, at least. What about this? Oh, no. Okay, let's try talking to Emma first. Wait, first, we gotta present our attorney's badge. I can't forget. Present. If you could spare a moment to take a look at this, can't you see that I'm extremely, extremely busy? There she is eating those, what are they called? Eating snacks. Yes, they're called like snack-hoos or something.
Busy eating snacks, I'd say.
This is going nowhere fast. Okay, let's talk then. The case. Detective Skye?
Quiet, please. It's snack time.
I'm not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break.
Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney. It's Phoenix Wright.
Her story. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Munch, munch, munch. I just realized we never checked these.
Look at this cute little, I can't read it, cute little watch strap. I want one.
It's kind of odd though.
What is?
I mean, if you want to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Think you need to show something before she becomes cooperative. Yeah, I remember that as well, but I don't remember what we have to show her.
That's right, you're sharp, Apollo.
Thanks, finally. Some respect. So, what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one.
They did drop their phone after all.
I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else there. Let's look at this. Prop for performing magic found in the exhaust pipe of a car at the Maractus Clinic. Examine.
Something the matter?
I was just wondering if there was like a switch on these.
Of course not.
Huh. Mysterious.
Oh, do you want to know the secret of my panties?
No thanks.
Who uses magic panties in a stage show anyway?
Okay. And I think with that we've... Isn't it the shoes? Don't we have to like show the shoes or something? Or do we have to, let me go, let's first go to Mr. Wright, see if he has anything to say. If not, then, yeah. June 15, Hickfield Clinic. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems?
Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Who? Me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No problem, actually. I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Not my bones. Oh, right, you're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose, I know it. Okay. Murder. So what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
Guess what? We found Mr. Eldon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime.
Did you now? That's unusual indeed. He knows. He's like, I knew this was all leading up to that. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was?
That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyways?
A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. Emma Skye. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know that other guy too.
That other guy?
The shining prince on the motorcycle.
Prince? Mysterious prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate.
Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park?
Yeah, that detective woman won't let us in.
Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder. I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Okay. Let's go back to the Write Anything agency and then examine under the silk hat. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious.
Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is.
Big Boof. Pataki Mansion. People Park. Present. This. Boop. Does this ring any bells?
Ah, is that?
It couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of.
Detective Skye, how do you know my daddy?
Daddy, I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter.
What? Mr. Wright has a daughter?
You seem shocked.
Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice.
This powder is used for detecting fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright.
White powder memories.
If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints.
Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Now let's actually talk. The case.
The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body.
But why? She loves her scientific method, heck yeah. Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol.
A pistol?
Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Paul Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Maractus autopsy report added to the court record. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me.
Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from.
A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... Present. Who's this? Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of town.
Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added to the court record.
What sort of person was the victim anyway?
You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. Your story.
Who?
Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist.
Oh, were you studying abroad?
Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs. Just like that.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left, but Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them.
Really?
I had no idea. But she's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Defendant. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kataki family. Yes, please throw snackoos at my face, Emma. Heck yeah. Waki Kataki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around violently in the detention center.
I see.
Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his, by any chance. Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Eh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
What?
The victim. Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there.
What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see, so that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Okay. Let's actually examine, shall we? And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, obviously.
It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on
his paper lantern there looks familiar.
It's going to be a little weird telling him, what with the corpse and all.
Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases.
That's right! Congratulations, Apollo!
And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. Let's look at this. Examine. The mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim has already been removed.
Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief?
What, you think someone killed him because he stole it?
Yeah! Taking care of business, Little Plum Kitaki style.
Try not to sound too eager about that, please. What about this? There's got to be a good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans, go ahead, knock yourself out.
We use salt. Eldon uses a big box of salt. F. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh?
Look! Another pair of underwear. Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't...
They're not mine.
Could these have been stolen too? Bloomer's added to the court record. Examine. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise.
Ooh, lingo.
The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv. A handprint. Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. I'm not doing this, by the way. The game did that for me. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there.
Those black spots?
That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Examine. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. I keep thinking the item received sound effect is my text tone because they sound vaguely similar. And now I just got the idea to just deadass make it my text tone. Heck yeah. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. Just touch the screen, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Okay, first I have to check and see what, for my controls. Hello? Mic. Okay, so our mic button. Is this button. Okay. And blow it off.
Blow?
It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together.
Wow, amazing! It's like magic.
Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with powder. Everything must be white, yes. That's a lot of dust. Love it when you do forensics, Emma. Heck yeah. There, I think we got it. Uses cocaine to dust for prints. I'm willing at the fact that I do this too when I play. Heck yeah. Let's see. Good. Clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print, the police office has samples so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. It's probably Kitaki's, right? Compare. Comparison complete. Match found! It's my knife! Oh my gosh, it's Doodle's knife. Can't believe this. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant.
Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Paula, she's sparkling.
And I'm dimming.
Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come.
Chin up, Polly! The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Knife added to the court record.
So, have you met the defendant?
No.
Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over.
Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this?
Don't worry. It's like a right to tradition.
Some traditions I can live without. Okay, so let's head over there then. June 15th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done, but we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him.
The father?
Bleh.
The father? You mean like a priest?
I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old! Ah, they're here. Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power? With a cute apron? You, Walkie's lawyer. Yes, sir! Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. Gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn though, even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Krabs. What's the idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be Walkie. A G's not a G till he does hard time, bizoy! You'll see, when I get out of here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me? I don't need no trial. I did it. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client.
But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out.
To be continued. We've done it. Big boof. Trucy, don't ever change. So I think we'll start this chapter and then we'll do a save state and continue on next time because we are almost at 3 hours, but I'm not stopping until we hit 3 hours. So we're just gonna start this trial and then we'll leave it off for next time. June 16, 9:46 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? It was all smiles yesterday.
Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Tracy.
Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. This looks like I severed someone's head by surprise and put it in a basket. I know, I love it. I love it so much. I started my voice training at 5 this morning.
Ooh, do some now. I want to see or hear.
Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice and I'm fine.
That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training.
I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Good morning.
Yo, sup? Hit me with that guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Lucky, don't be running your mouth like that in here.
See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. June 16th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. And look, it's Clavier! He's our prosecutor. Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie-Talkie. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge.
It's him! The guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor?
It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, ja? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not to worry, Herr Judge. I won't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, ja. How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? It was worth canceling a show or two. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Herr Judge. You're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. Achtung, baby. Today we play it my way. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecuting. This is crazy. The victim, Paul Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. When in the world was a doctor pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean, undeniable? If you are to glare at anyone, Herr Judge, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Nine. Not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment?
I I swear I could see the guitar for a second.
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, Air Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so? As he did this morning. Why is the music so intense? Because it's an intense scene. I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. What? What is right?
They always say that. On stage, you should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly?
Wow, Trucy, thanks. Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant. Waki, are you?
I ain't your son, old man. You step to a Kataki, you best be prepared to step strong.
You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail.
You got to hand it to him. Waki sure has guts.
It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself. Boop.
I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying?
You're saying you were one of the victim's patients? Wait, actually, there's one thing that we haven't really looked at. Actually, a couple things we haven't really looked at. First off, let's check this. Victim's name, Paul Maractus, age 46, male, estimated time of death, June 10/15, damage to brain resulting from bullet wound. Entry point, right temple. I remember that's, like, important. Let's see. What else do we still need to check? Can we... A memento of right and sky. Examine fingerprints to detect and match prints. Examine. The label reads fingerprint powder in some strange language. How do we know for sure? What if this is really a jar for something else, like jam or honey? Why would anyone go through the trouble?
Well, so the police don't find out. That's why I hardly think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime. Oh, huh. I guess. That's boring.
Okay, back. Let's check the noodle stand real quick, because we haven't really checked it. Oh, there's that. Examine.
Huh? Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon spelled his name backwards on this side.
I think that says noodle.
As in Eldoon's Noodles. Huh! Oh, I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forwards or backwards.
Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S.
Then how about a store called Team Meat?
Close. But that would be Tim Meat backwards. And what kind of store is that?
Why a store that sells meat? It's not meat unless it's Team Meat.
Incredible. Let's see. Nothing here. Nothing here. What about up front here? Nothing here either. And then check. Hello, I gotta finish Ace Attorney 1, still on the 5th case. Yeah, that 5th case is related to this game. The 5th case was originally not in the first game, but was added later to coincide with this game, Ace Attorney 4. Because the when the main people in the 5th case, Emma Skye, appears in this game as the detective. But yeah, that's another thing. Let's see here. Examine. These bloomers sure have a distinct design. You certainly know who they belong to at a glance. That way, she doesn't have to write her name on them. Genius! I would think writing your name would be easier than drawing a plum blossom. Yeah. But yeah, hi Cud, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream.
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street, true that. I tell you one thing, that doc was whack.
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Oh, I see. I beat the 3rd palace in P5R. Heck yeah. I'm gonna take a break though, because I hit 40 hours. Yep. Understandable. Here we go. Whee! Walkie-Kataki's truth. I'll tell you one thing. That Docker was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about... He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day. The 5th case in AA1 was really kicking my butt. Yeah, it is a difficult case. I remember that they added a lot of different stuff to it compared to the previous cases in the game. Since it's like a new case, they like added a lot of new like technical stuff to it, so it ends up being a lot more difficult compared to the previous cases, which were made back when, you know, it was a new series and hadn't been fully developed yet. I love how the judge hasn't aged in 10 million years, yep. But yeah, let's save state, actually. Blah, 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 blah. Save game. Let's press on this. Yeah, I was considering skipping it and going back. Especially since I missed Maya. The thing is, when you go into the next game, it will also be a little bit until you see Maya still. I do think the next game starts really funny though. I love how the next game starts. It's kind of hilarious, but I would say it's worth it to go through this case. The 5th case I think is pretty good. I think it's worth it to go through it, especially if you're planning to play through all the games. Like, the 5th case does lead to Ace Attorney 4. So it's a good kind of like sneak preview on some stuff there, but yeah. So you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic half a year ago? For what reason? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Why am I giving him like a weird country accent? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the Rivals family. That's when I pulled a jack move and ran into an ambush. G busted cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time. By yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. So you were carried to the Maractus Clinic from there. Apparently he was shot in the heart. Shot in the heart and he's still alive?
I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart. The bullet stopped just short of my thumper, you know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet.
So, as you say, the surgery was a failure.
That ain't all of it, Holmes.
And then he just lets me go without a word. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. Why? So, this bullet is still...
You know it. I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart.
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's one of our hit singles. Wow, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, G-Man. Weren't no accident, that's for shizzle.
That was the day I done figured out. No OG is gonna let that pass. Wait. What do you mean? You figured it out that day, so you had no idea until then?
For half a year, I didn't notice a thing.
What? You had a bullet in your chest and you didn't know?
Takes more than a bullet to bring me down, Holmes.
How many bullets does it take? That's why I went to his pad that night. What? You went to his pad? Did you have an appointment to meet with the victim in the park, perhaps? You out of your mind? Who makes an appointment to get the drop on someone? I came ready to find my way into that clinic of his. Shortest way to the clinic from my place is through that park. You know what I'm saying? He's right. That does seem to be the shortest path.
There I was, cold walking through the park. When he comes popping up out of nowhere right before my eyes. I feared someone up on high was looking out for me. Know what I'm saying?
This sounds bad right from the get-go.
Well, there won't be any get-go if we don't get some more information. Trucy, stop reading my friggin' mind.
Right, first, gather the facts. Time enough for despair later. Okay, maybe we should just start pressing every sentence. Press. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor.
Who asked you, pointy logs? Just who do you think you are?
Your lawyer?
Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a cracker, plain and simple.
And I had to show him what's what. Press. By someone, you mean, was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor besides you, I mean?
Better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what had to be done. Straight gangster style.
But why were you so mad at this doctor?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, G-Man.
J-Man, I mean. What do you mean he just lets you go without a word?
What do you think it means? It's a whack, that's what.
Not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go.
He's a liar, straight up. He's a badder G than me.
It seems that there were issues with this doctor.
Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor.
Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that.
Chin up, Apollo, back straight.
Why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. The family checkup?
That was the wackiest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy!
A relief to hear.
Eh? What's a relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? The bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
What?
Yes, Herr Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way. That's whacked.
There is proof. Your checkup report. Walkie's checkup report added to the court record. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started. Started? We've had enough of a warm-up act, Ja. Time to hear from the witness. Wacky sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Oh, and it's this guy. So, you will tell us your name and occupation.
Well, we'll actually wait for it next time because it's been 3 hours and my throat hurts
A lot. But, yeah, so we've done it somehow. Somehow we've managed to do it. And there's a lot going on in this case. Like, a lot. But we'll get through it. It's gonna be great. But, yeah. So, anyways, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching despite the craziness, and it was good to finally stream again after a long time of not streaming. I think it was a little over a week since I last streamed, so it was good. If you need someone next, let me know at least 5 minutes before the stream. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thanks. Thank you guys, and I will Azure. I'll try and be better with my scheduling instead of being like last minute, like, hey, I'm streaming, wanna join? I'm so sorry, y'all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me and being here. I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you guys for all the support despite my issues. But yeah, so let's me put this back up. Nope, not that. This back. Nope, not that either. There we go. Yeah, Azure is always here, and I love him so much. And yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you, Fishy, for the 25 biddies, and thank you all for watching. Let's see who's live for us to raid. Oh my gosh, my throat. I want to just hack into the microphone, and I'm like deliberately making it so. Oh, Mark's live. Mark's live. Lee's live. Ralph is also live. I don't know who to raid. Lee, Mark, or Ralph. I know Mark started before I started streaming, so Mark might be finishing up. So I probably shouldn't do Mark. Lee has a good amount of viewers. Maybe I should... Oh wait, no, Mark and Ralph are streaming the same thing. They're working together. Then let's raid Ralph then, just because he has the fewer viewers. Yeah. Let's go. Let's raid Ralphius. Hopefully I spelled that right. Let's go. No, I didn't. I didn't spell it right. Yes, I didn't spell it right. How could I do this? I forgot the R that's in there. There we go. Now I spelled it right. Big boof. Can't believe I've done this. Incredible. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I love each and every one of you. Bye-bye.